The renewal of New York CBD. New York City's Central Business District CBD, often epitomized by iconic areas such as Midtown Manhattan and the Financial District, serves as a global symbol of economic power, innovation, and urban vibrancy. Over the years, the area has undergone multiple renewals to adapt to shifting economic conditions, societal needs, and environmental priorities. Today, as cities face new challenges due to changing work patterns, climate concerns, and evolving lifestyle demands, the renewal of New York CBD takes on new significance. This essay explores the historical context, driving forces, and key components of New York City CBD renewal, with a focus on fostering resilience, sustainability, and inclusivity. Historical context of New York CBD renewal. New York City CBD has long been at the center of commerce, culture, and architecture in the United States. From the skyscraper boom of the early 20th century to the revitalization efforts after the 9/11 attacks, the CBD has experienced a series of transformative waves. After September 11th, major investments were made to restore Lower Manhattan, including the development of the World Trade Center complex and the Memorial Site, which symbolized resilience and recovery. Similarly, Midtown Manhattan has witnessed continuous redevelopment to retain its status as a premier business hub. However, recent shifts have emphasized not just physical development but also the importance of flexibility, connectivity, and sustainability. With the rise of remote work and the need for greener spaces, New York City has embarked on a new renewal phase, aiming to reimagine its CBD as a multifunctional, sustainable urban core. Driving forces of the new renewal. Several key factors have spurred New York City's latest efforts to renew its CBD. Post-pandemic work patterns. The COVID-19 pandemic dramatically altered how people work, leading to increased remote work and hybrid models. Office occupancy rates in Manhattan remain lower than pre-pandemic levels, driving the need to adapt office spaces and create a mixed-use environment that appeals to a broader range of residents and businesses. Sustainability and climate resilience. Climate change and its associated risks, such as rising sea levels and extreme weather, pose significant threats to New York City. The new renewal efforts focus on sustainable infrastructure, energy-efficient buildings, and green spaces to mitigate the environmental impact and increase the district's resilience. Economic diversification and inclusivity. To maintain its competitive edge, New York's CBD is extending beyond traditional finance and corporate industries, integrating creative industries, technology firms, and startups. Additionally, a more inclusive approach to renewal aims to provide affordable housing, diverse job opportunities, and accessible public spaces to cater to a broader demographic. Technological advancements. Smart city technology, which can optimize everything from traffic flow to energy consumption, is increasingly integrated into urban renewal projects. These advancements enable a more responsive and efficient CBD, which can adapt to the needs of modern urban dwellers and support sustainable growth. Key components of New York CBD renewal. The renewal of New York City CBD focuses on several main components, each aimed at fostering a dynamic, resilient, and attractive urban center. Redefining office spaces and mixed-use developments. With the decrease in traditional office space demand, developers are rethinking building usage, creating mixed-use developments that combine residential, commercial, and recreational spaces. This shift aligns with the vision of a 24/7 city center, where people can work, live, and socialize without needing to commute extensively. Converting outdated office buildings into residential or flexible co-working spaces can also address housing shortages and appeal to young professionals and families. Enhancing public transportation and connectivity. Reliable and accessible public transportation is crucial for a successful CBD. New York's renewal plan includes upgrades to the subway, increased accessibility for people with disabilities, and the extension of biking and pedestrian pathways. The aim is to make the CBD more walkable and transit-friendly, reducing traffic congestion and encouraging sustainable commuting methods. Building climate-resilient infrastructure. To mitigate the impacts of climate change, New York's CBD renewal emphasizes green infrastructure, energy-efficient buildings, and flood protection systems. Initiatives such as the East Side Coastal Resiliency Project are designed to protect Lower Manhattan from rising sea levels, while green roofs and sustainable building materials are increasingly required in new developments. Creating inclusive public spaces. Public spaces are integral to a vibrant CBD, providing areas for socializing, relaxation, and community events. New York's renewal strategy includes extending and improving parks, plazas, and waterfront areas. For instance, Hudson Yards and Highline demonstrate successful models of urban spaces that integrate art, nature, and recreational facilities. These spaces not only attract residents and tourists but also foster a sense of community and inclusivity. Implementing smart city technologies. Smart technology plays a vital role in making the CBD more efficient and responsive. Sensors, data analytics, and real-time monitoring systems help manage energy usage, traffic flow, and public safety, creating a more sustainable and livable urban environment. Smart buildings, for example, can adjust lighting and temperature based on occupancy, reducing energy consumption and operational costs. Challenges in renewing New York's CBD. While the renewal of New York's CBD holds great promise, it also presents several challenges. Balancing preservation with modernization. Many of New York's iconic buildings and landmarks are protected by historical preservation laws, which can limit the ability to modify or repurpose these structures. Finding a balance between preserving architectural heritage and meeting modern demands requires innovative and sensitive design solutions. Affordable housing and gentrification. The demand for residential spaces in the CBD could lead to increased property values, potentially displacing lower-income residents. Policymakers and developers must work together to ensure that affordable housing is a priority within the renewal plans, fostering inclusivity rather than exclusivity. Funding and investment. Large-scale urban renewal projects require significant financial investment. While New York City benefits from strong public-private partnerships, securing adequate funding for long-term projects, particularly in the face of economic uncertainties, remains a challenge. Environmental impact and resource management. Despite a focus on sustainability, large-scale construction projects can disrupt the environment and strain resources. Minimizing the environmental footprint during renewal requires strict adherence to eco-friendly practices and efficient resource management. The future vision for New York's CBD. The Renew New York CBD envisions a multifunctional, resilient, and inclusive urban core that aligns with the city's values of diversity, innovation, and cultural vibrancy. The CBD's future will likely reflect the concept of a 15-minute neighborhood, where residents can access essential services, green spaces, and recreational areas within a short walk or bike ride. Additionally, the CBD will likely become a model for sustainable development, showcasing climate-resilient infrastructure, low-energy buildings, and environmentally friendly transportation options. As technology continues to advance, New York's CBD may incorporate further innovations, such as autonomous public transport, digital wayfinding, and enhanced green energy systems. These technologies will not only improve the quality of life for residents and visitors but also strengthen New York City's reputation as a global leader in urban development. Conclusion: reimagining urban vitality. The renewal of New York City's CBD represents a forward-thinking approach to urban planning that balances tradition with innovation, economic growth with sustainability, and inclusivity with resilience. As the CBD adapts to the demands of the 21st century, it has the potential to become a model for other global cities seeking to revitalize their own urban cores. Through the integration of mixed-use spaces, climate-resilient infrastructure, smart technology, and inclusive design, New York City is poised to create a central business district that serves as a flourishing hub of activity and a beacon of urban renewal. This renewed CBD will not only support New York's continued economic and cultural prominence but also enhance the quality of life for all who live, work, and visit the city's dynamic heart.